Capricorn, this is a personal milestone, professional milestone, spotlight, friend, family, goals, home, energy read for today. Okay. Peace and light, y'all. This is Choice, wherever you are right now. Just know that this message found you for a reason. I don't sugarcoat. I translate spiritual messages that hit home. So Capricorn, let's open the cards to see what Spirit wants you to receive today. Okay. Somebody might be traveling, hear a train. Most high ancestors and divine guides, I ask that you cover me and my collective in light and strength. Let every word and message come from love, wisdom, and truth. No weapon formed of spirit or flesh shall prosper here. Only messages meant for our highest good, and our ears will reach our hearts. Only messages meant for our highest good will reach our ears and our hearts. So it is, and so it shall be. Ashe. Okay, Spirit. What truth is rising to the surface for Capricorn during this shadow period? What truth? The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you're working very hard. You're doing your due diligence. You're being passionate. You're in private. You're trying to get yourself in line with the spirit, mind, body, and soul. Okay, you got your ego in check here, Capricorn. It's beautiful. Everything is working out for you. Okay, you putting in hard work, and then you have a collaboration coming in. Somebody else is probably more than likely going to offer you a new job, a new beginning, a new task. You're going to be able to continue to manifest success here in the near future. Capricorn energy, Aries and Taurus. What relationship or situation needs rebalancing for Capricorn under this new moon? Personal transformations. Don't hold back, okay? This is a Tower in reverse. Okay, this is the period of time where you work really hard on your personal transformation. You work diligently towards your changes. Master your time. Master your emotions. Okay? What is Spirit asking collective to release before Mercury fully retrogrades? Endings. Okay, whatever cycles need to close out, continue to close it out. Capricorn, this is the death card, which is in Scorpio energy. The 13 reduces to a 4, which is your stability. So there's new beginnings here. Spirit is asking you to go ahead and release old endings and walk into new beginnings. Spirit, what new intention or connection is aligned with Capricorn's peace and purpose? Sudden awareness. Okay. Or we just take this in the upright, Capricorn. Meditation, contemplation, a new beginning. Okay. This is something you're thinking about going into, something you're reevaluating. Complete foundations. Okay. Should you progress forward with your emotions? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have breaking cycles here. So if you go towards the new beginnings, you will be putting to death a fear of change, because you are working on yourself. Spirit, what hidden emotion or truth is Capricorn finally ready to voice? New beginnings, new teamwork, new collaborations, learning, implementation, or building something with new people. Okay, that's the time you're taking to think right now. if that's something you want to do. Okay, Capricorn energy again. 43 could be significant. 34 could be significant. March the 4th could be significant, Aries season, or April the 3rd could be significant again. This is a chariot. It's time for you to move forward, basically, Capricorn. What's stopping you is, personal baggage, personal emotional baggage here at the bottom of the deck. That's something that is stopping you from transforming and speaking your truth, and you had went through a lot, okay, and it's time to let it go so that you can you building an 8 of Pentacles. Obviously it's lonely over there, okay, even though it's well worth it, okay, but now you have 3 more Pentacles here. That's 11 Pentacles. So this is justice being served on your behalf here. Let's look at love, and let's look at your love and your connections. Okay. What conversation for Capricorn needs to happen but hasn't been spoken yet? What conversation needs to happen but hasn't been spoken yet for Capricorn in love? Playing small, lack of planning. We got the 3 of Wands here. So somebody's not speaking on the future just yet. Somebody's not speaking on what they consider a relationship with you. Avoiding internalized disaster. Okay, leading to stagnation, leading to frustration, leading to suppressed feelings or being stuck. Okay, you've been through a lot of chaotic moments, but instead of rebuilding and moving on, you are stuck in a frustrating state of back and forth mental conflict, which is causing an internalized struggle. So the crisis is manifesting as blockages. Frustrations preventing you from making progress. So stop. Don't pretend like everything is okay. Accept what happened in the past, what's happening right now, because you can't control what's going to happen if you don't let these things become acknowledged. If you don't put your awareness on the fact that these things have happened or are happening, okay? Everything is fine. Instead, accept what has happened. You need to revise your plans, find a new, more realistic path, escape this frustrating state. Okay? So for Capricorn, what balance needs to be? How is Mercury in Scorpio revealing the truth behind someone's word of silence? How is Mercury in Scorpio revealing the truth behind someone's word or silence for Capricorn? Spirit. The 6 of Wands. Somebody actually would like to build with you. There's actually somebody that would like to build with you. They see victory and success with you. All right. That's 6 and 3 wands here. That's 9 wands. You could be someone who is wise and down to earth, and you're very stable. You're very loyal. You're very traditional. you're very spiritual, and they see that. Okay, so you have Leo here to the Six of Wands under the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. If you are experiencing a victory that is being hampered by a lack of foresight, or your future plans are facing an obstacle and delay, you might now be experiencing public recognition for your success. You might have a person now that sees all that you've been through. You have a partner now that sees you as, I'm not going to take this energy that you're giving me and showing up as for granted. Okay, this is a person who sees your hard work is not to be taken for granted. This gives me somebody who's not going to waste your time, Capricorn. And now you could celebrate. Now you can celebrate. Okay, and there is a long term. There's a long term energy. Okay. Maybe you've been held back, but there's a person that sees better of you at this current moment. You've done a lot of work. You've been diligent. You've had a hard period to master everything that you needed to master. Okay. Tirelessly. Now you're finally getting recognition. Now you're finally calling in equal give and take. Now you're calling in someone who is appreciative of the crafts that you've mastered, the skills, the dedication. You know, this is all success. Okay, so maybe this is now you're going to be promoted in love. That could be moving in. That could be an engagement. There could be a long-term commitment. There could be a marriage. There could be a wedding. There could be, now you have gone through this, you are going to be met with a new beginning in love. What balance needs to be restored for Capricorn between giving and receiving in love? Uh-oh. I have the Hangman. This delays. Okay. The balance that needs to restore. I have the Hangman, which is 12. 12 reduces to 3, which is communication, and just overall stability. In Neptune, so it's like maybe you weren't focused on love. You weren't focused on it. You just didn't care to focus on that after all that has happened. Okay? And that is the energy that needs balance. This is the energy that needs to be restored. This is the energy that could stop you from having a 10 of Cups in Pisces energy here, Capricorn. Okay, what energy is being renewed for Capricorn under this new Libra moon? 1414 on the timer as the King of Pentacles flips out. The energy that's being renewed under the new Libra moon, Capricorn, is the King of Pentacles energy in Leo and Virgo. Okay, so in love, Capricorn, you have a stable love, a secure love, a mature love, a committed relationship. A partner that's responsible, dependable, generous. This is a stand-up person. This is someone you could take home to your family, okay? All right? This is someone who's not materialistic and controlling. They're not going to neglect you. They're not going to slow you down. They're not going to slow your process down. They're not going to leave you high and dry emotionally. Okay? It's not going to feel transactional. This is actual romance here. Okay? This is not somebody that's trying to use your status as a symbol. Okay, this is somebody who's grounded. They take commitment very serious. They actually provide. Okay, this is a provider. This is someone who is good with money and sees relationships as a partnership. Okay, building secure, abundant lives together. So expect emotional and financial security from this King of Pentacles. Okay, because this is a energy that is loyal, protective, and goes great lengths for their family, which is beautiful. That's the energy being renewed under the new Libra moon for Capricorn. You have an opportunity to collaborate with a King of Pentacles. Spirit, what outcome is likely once communication clears after the retrograde for Capricorn? What is that? I have the Devil card over here in Capricorn, which is 15. 15 reduces to a 6, paired with the 3 of Swords in Libra. Suggesting you examine the nature of the relationship and acknowledge the pain that it's causing. Okay, maybe you have to make a decision after the communication, after everything clears out in the shadow period after the retrograde. So just choose wisely. If this is a cycle that you feel like you may be going back over into again, have discernment. This is a period of discernment after the energy clear. Okay. The initial feeling is pain. Okay, with the presence of the 3 of Swords. But it also could be healing and a new start. Once the painful truth is faced with the binding situation ending. Okay, so this could be something that you're holding on to from the past, Capricorn. This is your emotional baggage here. Intense emotional pain. Dramatic and painful separations, maybe. A possessive, controlling partner. This is a part of your emotional baggage that is needing to be ended. It needs to end. It needs to cycle out. It needs space. It needs to be confronted. Fuck that. It don't need space. It needs to be confronted. It needs to be checked because this is the blockage. Okay? And that's just real. Okay? You don't want to be back in intense emotional pain. Okay? Work on your shadow self. You've already went through a tower for playing it small, not taking action when it comes to codependent love. Okay? So whatever trapped you in the past, you need to have discernment for the future. Okay? Any emotional wounds that might come up from broken trust or harsh reality, that's what's going to sink in. That's what's going to sink in once, that's what's likely to sink in once communication clears after this Mercury pre-retrograde in Scorpio. Okay? And right here, we have manipulation and poor planning down here at the bottom of the deck. The Magician in reverse to victory and success. So overall, a relationship can suffer, Capricorn, when you struggle with communication. When you're not open with your communication, it leaves too much room for miscommunication and manipulation. So one partner is passive aggressive, is going to hinder the progress. If one partner has an inflated ego, it's going to hinder the progress. Okay? There could be public success or shared goals, but internally it's going to be fucked up. The connection not going to be genuine because you guys aren't talking. Okay? And it's like that goes into a power struggle. It's deceptive. It's not a true connection. It fucks up, how to move on. Okay? It causes relationship issues where it shouldn't be, because it's like driving in the dark without headlights. Okay, you can't really see where you're going because no one's communicating. So there's manipulation, or somebody feels controlled. Okay, you might outwardly seem like shit's going the right way, but if you're not talking, then what the hell are you realizing together? What are you creating together? Okay. The ambitions, are they the same? So address this on head on. Control communication. Have some self-control when it comes to sharing what's going on through your day, texting, calling, spending time. Okay? Be careful, because that could just really damage a relationship that's been worth the wait. Okay, this way you guys know that you're truly on the same page. All right, are y'all still with me? Somebody waiting on y'all, Capricorn. Same page of swords peeking out there. I want to tap into the career or purpose. Spirit, what area of Capricorn's work or goals needs rethinking or rebalancing? What area of work? Repressed emotions, misinterpretations, darkness, some illusions, okay? Something you're holding on to. Some cycles that need to be closed out. 18 reduces to a 9. This is water and Pisces energy. Okay? So master interpretations, okay? That's what you should be focused on right now when it comes to your work or your goals. Interpretation. What does this all mean? Okay? Because if it doesn't mean anything to you, it's probably gonna keep you unbalanced. All right, Spirit, what is Capricorn's truth about the purpose? Okay, what about Capricorn purpose is becoming clear in this shadow phase, Spirit? Uh-oh. Okay, so we have the Lovers to the Strength, two major arcanas, with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. The Lover's energy is in Gemini, and the Strength energy is in Leo. We got 6 and 8 out here. So June 8th could be significant. August the 6th could be significant. You could be born in the year 86. You could be born in the year 68. You could be a life path 6. You could be a life path 8, Capricorn. Okay. Now you can move on to harmonious choices, inner strength, stronger bonds, self-love, and courageous new beginnings. Okay. So maybe if you work with your husband or you work with your wife, it's gonna be a lot of harmony in this business. This is gonna be a business between your husband and wife that's founded on balance, harmonious relationship between two people, founded on mutual respect and love, people that really want to build together. That's what you're moving on to if you work with your significant other. If you want to work internally on your personal values, this is a Capricorn who has strong sense of self and strong sense of their beliefs. Okay, strong sense of making decisions, strong sense with confidence and integrity. Okay. If you are entrepreneur Capricorn, this is your courage to make difficult, important choices, your self-control to make difficult or important choices. Okay, particularly those that involve relationships and commitments. Okay, so that's even if, okay, say for instance you're a makeup artist or you're a photographer, okay, or you an Uber driver, you still have to make some important choices, okay, around in relationships and commitments with the vendors, with the reps, with the, you know, with your clients. Okay, so this could be a deep soul connection partnership where two parts come together and create something big, or you know, something grand, something large. Overall, the Lovers represents the choice to love and connect, while Strength represents fortitude and inside to do sustain courage, self-control, inner power, and decision making. That's what you're going to be moving on to. And Capricorn, what new seeds of opportunity should Capricorn plant in this new moon in Libra, Spirit? Intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, the divine. Purity, this is major arcana here. So you have 3 major arcanas here. 4 major arcanas here. Incorporate your hidden talents, incorporate your mysteries, incorporate your spiritual insight, incorporate your intuition. Okay, this is your inner knowledge. You possess this strong, abundant intuition that is manifesting now. You're at a period of manifesting clearly. Whatever you say, you need to be careful. Be 15 on a timer as I say this. Be careful the things that you don't want to attract in because of how strong of your intuition that you have, how much it's grown since you've gone through everything that you have, the mystery, the sensuality, the common sense, the just let that be something you water under the new moon in Libra. Okay, how can Capricorn communicate more authentically in work or creative paths? Thank y'all for rocking with me so far. The Ace of Pentacles right here to the Eight of Wands in reverse. So I'm saying, like, what will slow you down? Having a new opportunity, but you're experiencing delays. Maybe getting distracted, or it's some type of setback bringing it to fruition. Or it could be a fast-paced energy, and you need to have patience. Okay, so don't try to force anything right now, Capricorn. This is 1 and 8, which is the moon. Rethink your approach. Reevaluate the best way to move forward. Don't rush, because rushing is not going to help. Okay, you might feel frustrated if it seemed promising, but it's not moving like you want it to. Yeah. So even if it's in love, take time to examine what's happening, because probably it's blocking your communication. Blocking the communication. Blocking your leveling. Nine of Pentacles at the end. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. It's no need for you to rush because you're already there. Okay. But there's an outside strength that's going to add to you. Okay, long as you unblock and you water your intuition and you slow down and focus on the intuition that you are nurturing here, then you'll have the strength to see the ace, the brand new pentacle that's going to add to your Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and this could be a relationship, this could be a new job, this could be anything, but someone sees you here as valuable to come in and bring you a big, beautiful, stable Ace of Pentacles to add to your Nine of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. It's good luck. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's divine timing. Okay, it will be then the Ten of Pentacles. Just slow down. Don't get too ahead of yourself. And then we could just look at spiritually, where you are spiritually, how this all ties together. What emotional truth is Capricorn avoiding but ready to face, Spirit? What emotional truth is Capricorn avoiding but ready to face? Three of Wands here in Aries energy. It's the community. It's growing. It's preparing. It's walking yourself to, see that, okay, I have had Eight of Wands. I've had no progress. I've had no success. So I don't know if I should keep going or slow down. I don't know if I should stop. I don't know if I should go. I don't know if I should coast. Okay? Because you're by yourself here and you're fine. You don't need anybody. But you would be stronger if you had a partner. If the divine have seen you build so much on your own, why wouldn't you go towards abundance, which is the 10 of Pentacles? Okay, justice here is being served on behalf of your delays, your frustration, your manifestations, Capricorn, everything that you're progressing towards. After so much anticipation, there's going to be a significant success. It's forward momentum. Okay, this is tangible material rewards that's coming your way with a long-term project, an endeavor, building something day by day by day by day. Is going to be visibly yielding results. It's going to bring a lot of financial stability. You've made enough plans, okay? But you don't need to be confused or fearful about the steps you should take. But you need to water your intuition over here with this high priestess. Continue to water your intuition. Don't ignore your intuition. How can Mercury shadow help Capricorn revisit a lesson Capricorn thought was complete? How can Mercury shadow help Capricorn? The 3 of Swords. Okay, pain, heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional. That came from not paying attention to your intuition, rushing into shit, and overlooking things, manipulating things, not communicating correctly. That's something you could take a look at. Okay, and that's because you have your guard up. In the 9 of Wands. Okay, something that happened in the past. This is in the middle of the deck. 6 of Cups in Scorpio energy. That's 20, which is judgment. So it's time for you to understand the transformations that need to happen to take place here. Where can Capricorn restore harmony between heart and mind? Spirit. Ten of Cups. Okay. Where can Capricorn restore harmony between heart and mind? And we have the 10 of Cups and Pisces energy that flies out. This is a very deep and emotional, fulfilling harmony that's in relationships and it's in family. Okay. It represents long-term partnerships, happy homes, happily ever after. Okay. And that is where the Ace of Pentacles is taking you. Okay, that's where the love, that's where the strength, that's where the intuition. If you communicate the right way and you don't rush and you let go of the pain that happened to you in the past, your 9 of Pentacles will become 10 by the divine. Okay, this is a beautiful energy read. And Spirit, what is being rebirthed in Capricorn? Libra new moon. What is being rebirthed for Capricorn? Letting go of stagnations. What a death in reverse. Okay, fear of change. Once you let go of change, the stability will surround love. Okay, you've put in a lot of love, you've done a lot of self-care, you've done a lot. So now it's your chance to uh reap the harvest. That's what's being rebirthed here. Okay, so spirit is wanting you to move away from living in the past, in the Six of Cups in reverse energy here in Scorpio. What divine message does spirit want Capricorn to listen for in silence? Diligence, passion, high standards. Okay, Capricorn, that's probably stopping you right there. In silence, you have a high expectation for your job. You have a high expectation for your career. You have a high expectation for satisfaction. You have a high expectation for commitments. You have a high expectation for relationships. You have a high expectation for work and dedication. You have a high expectation for discipline. Your expectations are extremely fucking high, Capricorn. And because of that, you're going to struggle with delays. You're going to struggle with changes. You're going to struggle with blockages. You're going to struggle with transformations. You're going to struggle with it because your expectations and everything is so fucking high to the sky. There's like no one there's good enough. There's nothing that's good enough. This is actually devil energy. Okay? So justice to that. Justice to the hard work. Justice to your leadership. Justice to your expansion. But if you don't open up, you're going to severely be blocked. You're going to continue to be severely blocked. 333. So you're getting some divine messages, Capricorn. Maybe you got a Aquarius here sending divine messages that doesn't want to be in separation from you. Okay, but you're not discerning. You're not discerning your dreams or your visions. Okay? You are transitioning, and that's okay because you're being redeemed. Okay? You be free of fear, Capricorn. 222, you got a high level soulmate that you are running from. Okay? This is someone you've never seen before. 444 on the timer as I say that. This is somebody you've never seen before. This is somebody brand new. Okay? So it might scare you, but you don't need to let something you've never seen before stop you. Maybe this is because you're in a new cycle. You have elevated. You're in a new timeline. So things should not continue to look the same. Okay? Continue to heal. Be faithful. All right? And be devoted. Be devoted to your healing. This is good right here. Have faith in your redemption, Capricorn. Keep connected to the divine. Forgive people from the past. You're not in the past anymore. I have Sagittarius energy here. I have Aries energy here. This could be an emperor coming into you. You could be Queen of Pentacles. Or you could just see a lot of rapid movement. Self-care. Continue to take care of yourself, Capricorn. Seek wisdom. 1111 is here again. So this to me is someone you could feel them on a deeper level. All right. 1111, it could be a high level soulmate. But right now, manifesting is happening. Changes are happening. And there's a strong energy of whatever you think you will create. So you need to be very intentional right now. Restlessness. Spirit is trying to pull on you to deepen your connection. Okay? You need to be nice and communicate. Open up and communicate. That's just what's going to help you balance everything. Keep everything balanced. Maybe you have a Libra in your energy. Divine strength and gentleness is here. Okay? What you seeing here is the truth. Spirit said this is the truth. We got a truth card out here. You guys could be in a relationship with a Cancer, or you could be having other Cancer placements in your chart. There's a sense of peace and joy washing over you, no matter what the job is, what the task is, what the day looks like, how long you slept. You just happy, okay? And that's because Spirit has calmed you. But you have to do what is being asked of you. Be obedient. Faith without works is dead, okay? But you're going to have a fulfilling life. And I seen Virgo flip out right here. Fulfilling life. A fulfilling love life. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Yes, affirm this. You are set apart. Your significant other is set apart. Your career is set apart. Your talent is set apart. Your wisdom is set apart. Your kingdom is set apart. Okay? I have Scorpio here. So a lot of transformations, a lot of death. Okay? Spirit wants you to stay connected. Okay? 555. Rapid, fast transformations. Okay? Again, faith without works is dead. If you don't do the work, you're not going to get any results. I have Capricorn here. This could be you, Capricorn. This could be the person you're going towards, Capricorn. Or this could just be grounded stability. And I have Taurus here. I'm going to pull some charms and some initials. And see if we can even get buckled down a little bit deeper. I heard a bead drop. I'm like, I heard a bead drop. Okay. I had a letter S, Libra, Taurus, the letter C, Virgo, Q, H, Z, P, L, J, M, R, Q, Y, R, Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, and I have U, Y, Z, Q, H, L, A, T, S, J, E, J, and G. All right, y'all. That's what I have for you today. I do $45 private tarot readings, real messages, real guidance. Send $45 on a Cashapp to $Choise Whitley and put your name and question in the notes. If you need something more specific, you already know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I'm Choise, and I'm always sending you light, love, and truth. Peace.